Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday of our cruise, and we have ported in the capital of Peru called Lima. Fantastic. We are here for 2 days. So it's an overnight stay, which is very rare on a cruise. So we have some nightlife available to us if we want. We haven't planned much out for this port because of there's so much time here. We thought we would do our own adventure and see if we can find something to do here locally. And if that means that we make the arrangements here today after scoping out everything and do it tomorrow, then so be it, because we're here until 3:30 tomorrow. So that's the plan. So Allie and I are going to go have some breakfast and make these plans. There's so many things that are important to know, and so we're going to follow all those things, because you have to take a bus from the ship to the exit of the port itself. It is another industrial port, but the good news is the city's just right out there, so we can go venture on, maybe find a tour. We'll see. All right, so we're going to breakfast. See you in a minute. All right, well, we made it to breakfast, and we are headed to the best menu of the week, which is the Eggs Benedict. That's my favorite, personal favorite.
Yeah, it's on here.
Yeah, right on here. I'll insert the menu right here. All right, my fruit cocktail made it with yeah, that looks good. Wow, that looks fantastic. Look at that. Thank you.
Let me know, okay?
Okay.
Then I'll give you the picture.
Okay, go for the crack. I think yours is super soft. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I think the one next to it is gonna
Would've been the
run.
one.
It's gonna be the run. Absolutely. Oh wow, that's perfect. That's crazy perfect.
That's nice and jammy.
Yeah, look at that. All right, we just made it back from breakfast, and I'm gonna say outstanding breakfast. Probably the best breakfast of the week for sure. It was piping hot, super fresh. Those Eggs Benedict, the hollandaise sauce by far was the best I've had on any cruise line. All right, folks. So we've determined that it's best that we just stay in the city center here. Even today, while we were having breakfast, the maitre d' asked if we were doing a ship tour, and he highly recommended for us to basically go plain Jane out there. And then we did read on the Princess Patter the information about the port, and it recommended highly not to wear watches, jewelry, or anything that makes an attraction of value. So, and that includes my camera. So I'm thinking that, there is a opportunity here to just go see the culture and maybe have some coffee in a cafe, and maybe tonight, if we're feeling adventurous after going out this afternoon, to do the light show. There's a park here that has a water park, and it does fountains with lights, and it has a lake that has a water show in it. It's supposed to be spectacular. So that's free, or let me rephrase that. There might be a park entrance fee, but it's easy to get to, and the shuttle's not far away from where we get dropped off to go to it. So, but it is at night, and that's the thing that people are saying, to stay aware. Yeah, so we're here overnight also, so it's kind of made us kind of curious why they chose this port for 2 days. I don't know for sure, but yeah, very interesting. This is the second time I felt where I went to a country where I need to be super aware of my surroundings, so I'm not unfamiliar with it. Just be the person that's alert and looking in both directions at all times, and don't hang out at ATMs. That's it. All right, guys. So we're going to get ourselves situated here, and then we'll bring you along. We'll see you in a moment. All right, so we decided that we are going to do a tour through the ship because the light show is at night, and I just feel more comfortable after all the warnings and what people are saying. So I think we'll go through the ship on this one. That's the idea. All right, we're gonna go play some games until lunch, and then we're gonna get our excursion squared away. See you in a minute. All right, welcome back. Anyways, so we found out how to get our shore excursions. We went to the front desk, and they had told us to go to one of the meeting areas for the tours today. So we found out it was at 11:30, so we decided to play some cards, and we met the shore excursion gentleman, and he scored us some tickets for our water show tonight, which has the biggest display in the world for water fountain show, like colored lights, all those spectacular arrays of water. It's supposed to be the biggest in the world, which to me, I mean, if you compare it to Vegas, I really am kind of curious to see how big this could be. So I'm excited. And it was something very safe to do. The other thing is that while we were here playing cards, and we ordered some drinks, and in the app you can just push in the items you want, and it says it's been being processed, and then it's on its way. And every time we ordered it, opened the app to check the status, it said it was canceled. And then so we ordered again, and then it says, what was the other reason?
It said delivered.
Oh, it was delivered, but we never got anything, so we hit reorder again, and we finally got our order. I just think that's funny. Not funny if it was beer or something, but anyway. All right, guys, so that's the plan. I think we're going to go have some lunch at the Pizzeria today. I'm not sure if it's open, being that it's a port date, but I'm hopeful. And we'll have a later lunch so that when we get back on shore, from ashore, that we have something to eat before we turn in for the day. So that's the plan. All right, we'll see you in a bit. This ship in particular just has the Alfredos, which is going to be just pizza for the lunch and any time dining you want to experience this with. And it doesn't include, like in the other bigger princess ships, where you have the pastas and the salads and empty pastas. But the pizza selection is outstanding, and you do have a dessert choice and a appetizer, which is kind of reminds me of it's mozzarella salad. So you get tomatoes and balsamic vinegar and olive oil, and then you also have your top-notch pizza. So I don't know which one I'm going to order. Which one would you have? All right, we'll be back. Guys, that was fantastic. Oh my gosh, that was my favorite tiramisu. That was outstanding overall. Oh, and Allie too, she cleaned her plate. So far, oh my gosh, that was so delicious. All right, yeah, I'll do that again. Yeah, we said forget the other one, we'll come here again. So it's a must. Try again. All right, we'll be back shortly. I had to come back because I ordered an espresso, and look at that crema. That looks really good.
Looks like a great shot of espresso.
Yeah. All right.
very interesting design.
Yeah.
Design of the Nazca lines in flowers. You see, that's the hummingbird. 5 kilometers of parks in here. You see, the spider from the Nazca lines. The name of this park is Maria Reich or Maria Reiki Park. Honor to Nazca, but with flowers. You see, a very beautiful area, very safe, very clean, good for families. Look at me, the children playing there.
Oh, there's the
So
Frenchie.
nice, huh? Look at me, ladies walking with their dogs. You see how peaceful area. I am from Lima. I am from here. I grew up here all my life, but I never been in that area. Thanks God, I don't have any friends, any families in that area. I've never been there. For sure, I'm totally sure. If I'm going there and start walking there, I will be a little scared because I'm not local in that area specific. No? So the same is probably for you too. That's why, my friends, common sense, but we are very far away. Yeah, very far away. No problem.
All right, guys, so we made it to Miraflores, which is a beautiful park right on the coast. And we are getting selfies for Instagram and enjoying every minute of it. Now, this is a very nice neighborhood. It's absolutely gorgeous photo shot for the sunset. It's so beautiful here. I'm so blown away. Now, this is one of the nicest neighborhoods of Lima, is what he was explaining, our guide. And this is where you would want to go if you want to see a beautiful sunset and get those photoshops and the photo ops that you could ever imagine here. So beautiful. Breathtaking views of this beautiful place. Wow. Now, many years ago, this was just a lot of rubbish. That's what he explained to us on the coast. And it's been cleaned up with these high-rise condominiums and beautiful palm trees. And beautiful. All right. Okay, guys, so we are headed to our destination point where we have to meet up back with our tour. But the sights here are just gorgeous. Wow. Right. So this is where you walk. You can't jump off. They put these barriers here. People are texting and walking at the same time, which is creating a very slow crossing. All right, so I will say that the smog content, or the, let's say, filters of the vehicles are not as strict as in other parts of the world. So you get a tremendous amount of, the fumes from the vehicles. Look at the palm tree and the sun meeting the water perfectly. How cool. So, a little bit of a hike. Oh wow, look at the traffic. Can you see the traffic down there? Wow. It's amazing. So the highway here is carved from the mountain, and it's now bumper to bumper traffic. Maybe I can zoom in on that. But very interesting. I bet it's just lit up at night. It takes about an hour to get here, and traffic is really, really bad.
so happy we were able to go get out of the park from a side gate. That was a lifesaver considering how much traffic there is in here. We've gone to 2 destinations in 4 hours, so imagine the traffic here is just horrendous. It's just, no words put it in place. It really is that crowded. So, yeah, so we're headed back to the ship. It's about almost 9 p.m. This is the longest I've ever been out off the ship when I go on a cruise, so pretty cool.
This monument is in the 2nd May. We call it the 2nd May monument. Why? Because 2nd May is very important. In 1866 is the moment when the Spaniards want to come back to Peru, want to retake Peru again.
Oh wow, please. And that sea right there. They're all lined up by company, and they're all refrigeration. And order for refrigeration or non-refrigeration. There's our ship over there.
It's from Hong Kong.
Wow.
Look at the baby MSCs.
What?
The small MSCs.
Oh yeah. The little ones. Made it back on the ship just fine. Oh, I think we're gonna call it a day, obviously, being that it's after 10 o'clock. That's the latest I've ever been out out and about on a cruise. That was pretty cool. Anyway, so we're on our way back to our room, and we'll check in with you guys tomorrow morning. Whoop! And we're not even moving. All right, see you. Good night.